I see digital surveillance to be just like panopticon in the way that it is. You have no idea who is watching and when they're watching. I guess on my webcam I see a little green dot, but uh, for phone webcams they don't have that. Face cams, whatever. There's not always an indicator of when you are being watched and or listened to, or your messages being read, or insert concern. Um, how is it like? How is digital media like a panopticon? I think it's so a good example is the Chinese government has this app that does uh, a multitude of abilities, or it has a multitude of abilities like it can do texting and then social media and other kinds of social media, as well as searching and all kinds of things, videos, you name it, all in one app on the phones of the Chinese citizens, and they basically are being watched all the time. Every person is being examined, maybe not at any given moment, but there's records and records and records and records, and it changes the way we communicate, changes how citizens communicate to each other, changes how things are done legally as well as illegally. If a protest is being organized, I imagine they can't use their phones to, or have to turn their phones off even to organize anything. And even then, maybe there's a backdoor for recording device. Even then, um, it's strange to think about how we could have our own version with the NSA possibly watching our every movement. Maybe, I guess, like Edward said, that it's by default. Everyone is being gathered, or everyone's data is being gathered by default and in bulk. It's scary, and I don't know where this is going to go, because it could go to this dystopian future like 1984. That seems like how it's going to go for China. For us, maybe we've seen already how they use our data. At least companies use our data. Um, but and they use it to benefit us in a weird way, but in a disturbing way. But for the government to be watching everyone 24/7 is disturbing as well. I guess I understand now more of why people cover up these little webcams on their computers, because you never know.